Big Ten play starts, you got a slugfest on your hands.
Going on the road to Big Ten is as hard as anything in college basketball.
Big Ten is the best conference in America.
We want to win the Big Ten outright. That's what we plan on doing.
I've seen a lot of different teammates throughout my time here. Manny Harris, Deshaun Sims, Darius Morris, Stu Douglas, Zach Novak, obviously. I have actually recently started to get teased a little bit, you know, being called the old man. I remember I had a conversation with Glenn Robinson, and he was like shocked that I was here when E'Twaun Moore was playing at Purdue.
Carlo to Moore.
And he was like, well, you were playing when E'Twaun was here? Like, wow.
He actually came to school here at 17 years old, and his body composition wasn't that of an athlete yet. And now if you look at him, he looks like a linebacker in the NFL. And he also thinks the game now. There's just been this great growth of what it takes to be a winner.
Indiana can take the lead. Yogi Ferrell works down by Burke, bounces into Cody, puts it up, scores!
I don't think we had any timeouts, and I just remember like telling Trey get the ball.
10 seconds, 9 seconds.
I set him a screen to get him some leverage towards the basket. You know, he shot the first layup.
Burke got a drive, a lean with the left hand.
Being right there and tipping the ball and seeing it sit on the rim for a minute, and it just fell out. And it was like, wow, it was just shock, you know?
Oh, it curled off! Then Indiana wins it. Wow.
I think that miss, though, led to I played poorly in the Big Ten tournament, which led to me not playing at all almost in the NCAA tournament.
You had a kid, Mitch McGary, a parade All-American, choose that particular time to elevate his play at the really expensive Jordan Morgan's playing time, you know, had to be a challenge.
Jordan was looking over his shoulder when he was in the game with a bad ankle. Am I doing okay? Am I going to stay in the game? There was no recovery until we could really get to this point where he wasn't looking over his shoulder again. And unfortunately, it happened with Mitch's injury, where now that's why he's playing so well right now. He knows his value to this team. Getting his confidence back is something that's we've worked at, but he's worked harder at it, and he's really done a great job with it.
When I was young, I always wanted Legos. That was just my thing. I could play with these all day, to be honest. I like to build. And that was just like, that was like my little escape. I would just go and just build my Legos by myself. I don't like that. That ain't right. I don't know what time I probably could make anything in the right Legos. Oh, I have to build something cool. I think really logically. That's how I'm wired, I guess. So I always love science, like just experiments and just the whole process of just figuring out something. My bachelor's was industrial and operations engineering, actually. For engineering, there's always like an answer, a solution to a problem. I like the fact that it's solution-oriented, and I see my degrees as a means to go into business for myself. The ultimate goal would be to influence lives, like to help empower other people to accomplish the things that they want to. You know, so many people, so many young kids go through school and don't really understand the impact they can make on the world.
His whole thing is about connectivity. He's also told me in recent weeks that he's going to be one of the people to help change the world. So he has a global view in terms of what his vision is with regards to his engineering degrees, whether it's his undergrad or his master's that he's working on.
I don't see myself not being part of the revitalization of Detroit. That's home for me, man. That's hurtful to see the state of the city and the way people live, knowing our graduation rate in our public schools are so low, knowing people that don't even aspire to be anything. As far as business goes, there's so much investing, and it's going through a rebirth right now, and there's no way I can't see myself being a part of that.
Here at the Assembly Hall, it's Indiana and the Michigan Wolverines here this afternoon.
For some games, there's always a little extra. Anything extra that goes into playing Indiana would just be the fact that I haven't won there yet. I kind of want to at least win everywhere in the Big Ten before I finish.
When
When you play at Michigan, you get everybody's best. When you're the top dog, you always have that bullseye on your back. Today, the best team in the Big Ten, Michigan, at one of the more difficult places in all the country to win. That's Assembly Hall.
Yogi goes right back to Will. He fakes. He gives it back to Yogi for a 3-try. Got it. The Hoosiers take the early lead. LeVert moves it back to the top of the key. Drives it inside. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound tipped up. No. Morgan comes up with a rebound. Puts it back up. Blocked away by Noah Vonleh. Puts it up. And this time Morgan knocks down the shot. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He throws the baseline to Etherington, who threw it away. He threw it to Etherington, and Austin had no place to go, and LeVert will dunk at the other end. Indiana gets whipped on that possession. Now, here's Yogi. 8 on the shot clock. 5 seconds left. 2 seconds. You've got to fire quickly. He does. Hurts! Wow! That was as the shot clock was going off.
Michigan's in the point of the ball game right now, but they have to settle down, buckle down on the defensive end, and get defensive stops.
Yogi Ferrell, without Yogi today, we'd really be struggling on the offensive end. Thank goodness that he's really come to play today. Yogi keeps playing like this, and Indiana's going to be in this ball game the rest of the time.
Noah trips it off to Stan Robinson, who puts it off on the glass. No good. Rebound batted away. Troy Williams saves it to Yogi. Three-pointer on the way. Good! And Indiana retakes the lead by 3. 32-29. Yogi pulls up for a three-pointer and hits!
Kevin Farrell is the only one playing for IU today. But it doesn't matter. It's 1-on-5, and he's still beating Michigan.
He backs it out against Stauskas. Now to Yogi for a 3. Yes! Yogi Ferrell just absolutely stuns Michigan with his 7th 3 of the ball game.
Michigan needs their big-time players to, in the words of Emerald Lagasse, kick it up a notch.
LeVert working on Sheehy. Lobs it into Jordan Morgan down low, and he puts it up with the left hand and got the roll.
Once again, Michigan comes back.
LeVert, shot clock's down to 13. He pulled up and dropped down a 3-point shot. And man, does it get tight again. Anybody's contest.
It's going to be a huge win if Indiana can pull this out today.
Yogi to Evan Gordon. Gordon drives it all the way to the hole, puts up a shot, and it goes in! And that gets the Hoosier faithful on their feet. Indiana trying to knock off the number 10 Michigan Wolverines, the lone unbeaten in the Big Ten. Yogi, he eyes, he flies, he missed it. And it's dug back in! Noah Vonleh dunks it! And Indiana has beaten the Michigan Wolverines! Great job, Yogi. Way to play, boy. You in front.
Yogi Ferrell is playing at an extremely high level. The approach that he takes to it, the leadership that he's displaying over the last couple weeks, the improvement's been some of the best I've been around. And if he continues to keep that up, sky's the limit for him.